I'll give you a tour of the lab. Head downstairs.
What a surprise to see you here, Anna.
You two know each other?
Without Dirk's help, I wouldn't have solved half my cases. He's taught me a lot.
She flatters me, but there are many analysts like me in the world. Anna's intuition and ambition are one of a kind.
The Vanessa Fiedler murder.
Yes, let's dive in, shall we? There were fingerprints on the scene. They matched the victim herself and Wilma Sommer. There was another print on her typewriter, but it was damaged, so we can only guess who the print belongs to. As for the message on the ground, it was written in a mix of green oil paint and blood. There were also signs of sexual assault.
Then it's likely the crime was committed by a man.
Anything else?
Evidence suggests she was strangled to death, then stabbed with a knife half an hour later.
Stabbed half an hour later. Why?
Why? I have no idea. Why is your department, isn't it? Perhaps he needed blood to write his message.
How revolting. Dirk, may I have a look at the damaged fingerprint?
If Judith doesn't mind.
I'll sign off, Dirk. Let her look.
The fingerprint lab is right over there, Anna.
According to your fingerprint files, there's a strong chance Iris Knief is a match.
Agreed, but it won't be admissible as evidence since we can't guarantee a perfect match.
At least it gives us a lead. Iris said she knew Vanessa, but implied they weren't close. If Iris was in Vanessa's home, perhaps they were closer than she let on.
What's Iris hiding?
Should we go to the gallery and ask her?
Not yet. I'll ask Ely to trail her first. That often gets us new leads.
You know best, Lieutenant.
I told you. Call me Judith.
Right. Judith it is.
Lieutenant, bloodshed at the hospital.
What happened?
A nurse called. Said a doctor was killed. She was in shock. Wouldn't say anything else over the phone.
We have to hurry. Join us, Anna.
Certainly. Which hospital?
Haupt-Krankenhaus. In the suburbs.
I'm on my way.
I won't keep you any longer. Judith is already on her way to the hospital.
Oscar, secure the perimeter. Uli, with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, this way.
Oh my word!
That's Wilma Sommer, Vanessa's maid. I questioned her about the murder earlier today.
Vanessa's maid? I wonder if their murders are connected.
Don't jump to conclusions. This must be Dr. Raymond Krantz. Stabbed multiple times, no other visible wounds. Uli, you klutz! Those sparks could have started a fire, destroyed evidence.
Sorry, Lieutenant. Sorry.
Go and question the nurses. Find out everything they saw tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't seen you speak so brusquely before.
This isn't kindergarten, Anna. Look around. Uli needs to toughen up, act more like Oscar. Anyway, back to work. The scalpel is the likely murder weapon. It's covered in blood.
If the murderer found their weapon in the hospital, perhaps it was a spontaneous decision to kill Dr. Kranz.
Looks like it. Grabbed the first sharp object they saw.
Do you mind if I give the doctor's corpse a closer look?
Go right ahead. Search for clues.
What a ghastly way to go. The stab wounds look frantic. Chaotic, if you will.
Less of a murder, more of a rampage.
Precisely. What do you make of the Science Universe journals fixed to the wall?
Covered in blood. Very strange. Maybe the killer hates doctors, or Science Universe.
Then why not destroy the journals? This looks almost like...
Decoration?
Yes, exactly. Let's continue.
What's he holding in his fist?
It's a little hard to tell, since it's soaked in blood. I'd better clean it first. The blood is dry and crusty. I'll need a wet sponge to clean it properly. I'll try another tap. Great! I found a wet gauze. This should do the trick. Great! I found the poem, The Joy. The Joy. Death is our only son. We leave both mother and child. Slaughter is our final joy.
What's that filth you're reading?
It's a poem the doctor was holding. Very similar in style to the poem from yesterday. This is strong evidence the murders are connected.
Give it here. Don't rush to judgment.
Maybe there's a link. Feels circumstantial, though, not conclusive. Is it possible Vilma may have killed Dr. Kranz?
It's possible. Maybe she killed him, then hanged herself. But what's the motive?
Interesting how the desk lamp is pointed at the crime scene. It's almost like a spotlight. Combined with the poem, it reminds me of an art installation. A chilling one.
Search Dr. Kranz's belongings. See if there's a link.
Between the victims? Excellent idea.